meme coins in March. So slightly the market's looking a little down, people are a little bit upset, but as you know, we stay strong and we're committed to providing content regardless of the market situation, current market dynamic, as I like to say. So we're gonna start off with meme coins because I believe that every single March we always have a little meme coin pump. So check this out. For me personally, I think my top meme coin for March is Unicorn Fart Dust. My analysis, as you always know, is technology X trash. Marketing and partnerships is greater than technology. Now, I want to ask you quickly. We're going to make this a short one, right? Only 20, 25 minutes probably. Even if that,
Okay.
what's your top meme coin play? I don't want to see an analysis. I just want you to go on based on that. What are you hearing in the streets right now? Like, what are the meme coins that are top? You could say Doge, you can say Shiba, you could say, I don't know, Sully coin, whatever you think is out there right
Yeah.
now. It's like a really good bet for the month of March and maybe for March going through the end of May. Let's say.
Yeah. So right now it's a bit hard for me to say. I don't do look back on coin market cap and get a better example that way. But at the moment, it's just taking a bit of time to load up. But I'm just restarting the system, see if it
Yeah, but I
loads
don't
up
want to
now.
see. I don't want an analysis. We're just talking, just me and you. No analysis, no computer. In the streets, what is
Yeah.
the top meme coin you're hearing of? Because you're in the crypto space. You obviously go on Twitter. You obviously go on Facebook. Is there any meme coin? Is it Trump? Is it Melania? Is it Doge? Is it Sheep? Is it Pepe? What's basically what have you been hearing the past like couple weeks?
Um, but probably Shiba uh, is what I've heard a few times. Maybe a little bit on Dogecoin, but not so much on the others lately.
Okay, so I know that you're feeling ill. So check this out. This is what we're gonna do. So my pick is Unicorn Fart Dust. I guess yours is Sheep. That's the first one you said. So, in terms of meme coin communities with the strongest momentum, do you think it's Dogecoin or Shiba Inu that specifically has stronger momentum? And again, this is based on sentiment from what you're hearing in this, in the space, not by technical analysis, because as we know, meme coins isn't about technical analysis; it's
Yeah.
about sentiment. What's the coin? What's the coin that you would say in the meme coin space right now that has the strongest sentiment?
So right now, I'd probably say so out of those ones I mentioned, probably Shiba Inu.
Okay, and why is that? Is that just something that you're seeing like all the time on Google, or what's going on with that specific? Are you hearing that from certain groups that you're in?
Um, I wouldn't say I see it all the time, but I see it occasionally on on social media. So that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you seeing specifically though? What is it about? Are they just saying Shiba, or is they saying, oh, it's gonna pump, it's gonna do this, gonna do that? Like, what exactly is that? Why does it have a strong community and have momentum?
It's mainly like you just see some posts and then they have like hashtag saying Shiba. So like hashtag Shiba, and then you know there's just a lot of engagement from it.
Okay, so you're not. So basically, what you're saying is that you're not seeing. It's not like something. It's not like you're searching it and they're putting it in front of you. That's just what you're seeing organically in front of you is Shiba Inu.
That's correct. But although I don't see it all the time, I just see it like occasionally with
I'm saying
Shiba.
out of
But
all
that
the
was like a few weeks ago.
what I mean of the meme coins that of the meme coins that space, right? Dogecoin, Shiba
Yeah.
Pepe, Shiba Inu is the one that you're consistently seeing in the past few weeks. So you would say that that's the one with the strongest community and momentum right now. Is that correct?
Potentially, yes. Yeah.
Okay, for me specifically, I just want to say that Jail Stool. I'm not sure if you know Barstool Sports. Saturdays are for the boys. The founder, he's been quiet the last few days. But I saw a post a week and a half ago that has the most amount of mentions since Pepe had its crazy like year where it basically was created and it just took off. Like Jail Stool, and they even have like a little Twitter community with prominent figures in the crypto space, like David Garstein, I believe his name is. He's in that group, and I think that the founder of Jail Stool himself, no, of Barstool Sports himself, is also in that chat. So and he's actually pumping it up too. Every time that it goes down a little bit, they keep the market up. And I want to talk about a certain micro dynamic. Everything is down in the market. You would agree with that, right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. What's keeping Solana up, believe it or not, in my opinion, is Unicorn Fart Dust and Jail Stool because those communities are basically saying, listen, we're not going to let these two coins drop So we're gonna put everything we can just to keep these cryptos up. And as they do that, Solana's actually the past few days actually been dropping less than other projects, believe it or not. I think it's obviously amazing. So for catalysts, right, that could really pump up the market next month, I have two catalysts. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me. The first catalyst is most meme coins, the millions of meme coins, like let's say 99% of meme coins are created on Solana. Solana ETF, that means Solana being traded on the stock market, New York Stock Exchange in the US or NASDAQ, can pump up the value of Solana and bring more liquidity, which means that more people will be creating projects on it. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, and also like just hearing things through word of mouth and seeing on social media, it also generates more interest.
All right. So we also have Hayden Ross. I believe that's his name, Hayden Ross, the guy in Argentina that helped the Argentinian president launch a meme coin for the country to help the farmers and everybody and help the economy. I believe that if they were to basically bring charges against him, extradite him if he's not in the U.S. or arrest him, that would bring a lot more confidence to the crypto market. Almost in the same way that Sam Bankman-Fried, when he was arrested, the crypto market basically corrected way up. They were like, okay, this guy's in jail, in prison, and just crypto just started pumping. Do you also agree with that assertion that arresting the main culprit of the Argentina situation will help the crypto
Um,
market, well, specifically Solana and meme coins?
well, could you go into more detail about the Sam Bankman-Fried when he did go into jail?
When he
Like,
went to
what's the
jail,
token was he involved with?
when he was into jail, basically a month later, crypto just pumped. It corrected upwards. Again, it could have been a coincidence. I don't think so. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But to me, it seemed almost like there was a confidence. Even at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville, Tennessee last year, part of their marketing strategy, like their 1 minute teaser commercial, was Sam Bankman-Fried going to prison and like basically good riddance to him, like the market can grow again. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if we could make an assumption that crypto bounced back because Sam Bankman-Fried went to prison, right? Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not. Could be the same assumption that the person that basically pulled the biggest rug pull in meme coin history,
Yeah.
if he goes to prison and people are aware that he went to prison, that meme coins can also basically regroup and launch forward, basically pump up again, correct upwards.
Right. And I think that the reason why people started to buy more of it is because uh, since if someone that's like a criminal and then suddenly gets locked up, it builds more trust within that area to show that like someone that's stealing a lot of people's money and then suddenly that person is in jail. It gives more trust that less people are likely to get scammed. That's sort of how I see it as really a build up on trust.
All right. So the last thing I'm gonna bring up to you, I think, is there's a situation in the U.S. I'm not sure if you're aware. Russia Ukraine is a big deal, right? When the war began between them, the crypto market got a little hurt by it. If there's a resolution, tomorrow President Zelensky's coming to the United States to meet with President Trump to sign a deal, and I'm almost 100% sure that part of that deal will be the beginnings of thawing the war between the two, because President Trump has made it very clear that he wants to speak to Zelensky, he wants to speak with Vladimir Putin, and he wants the war to stop immediately. Do you believe that if we do have a resolution to the war, or let's say we have the beginnings of just a thawing intentions, maybe a ceasefire at the least, that could help the meme coin space in March.
Um, I think it really depends on the type of meme coins people will place when the war has ended. So if people are creative and know how to like make people laugh once it's like ended, then or at least a ceasefire, then potentially, yeah, there's a possibility. But I also think it all depends on what goes on during the peace talks. To be honest with you,
Definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna set the stage for this next and last question. This is gonna be a very short one, like I said before, right? So I think Unicorn Fart Dust and Jail Stool are strong contenders, right? March, April, May. You believe that Shiba Inu is a strong contender March, April, May. By the way, I own all three, so hopefully we're both
mm,
right. But
yeah,
with regards to, okay, so in American football, we have this thing called the Hail Mary. Let's say it's tied 7-7, right? You have to
yeah,
run across. You have to make all the yardage back and score. You understand that concept, right? You have to go up with 100 yards and score. You're gonna basically take a ball. You have one more play, like 5 seconds left. You're gonna take the ball and throw it as far as you can to the receiver has the best chance to score a touchdown. Score to
Yeah.
try and soccer and rugby. That's called the Hail Mary pass. I think you might have the similar thing in soccer, right? Where it's 1-1 and there's like a few seconds left, and they're like, F it. Let's just kick it
Yeah.
halfway across, no, all the way down the
Mm.
field. And if it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, at least we tried, right? We're gonna lose.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose anyway if we're down 2-1. Let's just at least try to tie it. Hail
Of
Mary
course.
play.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one, I'm gonna go with one that I've seen that has some momentum and almost seems to be turning around. I'm technically in the red with this project, but I actually like this project because on Twitter, any project that has basically a blue check mark or a gold check mark
Yeah.
and that has survived the past 30 days, especially the last week and a half, in my opinion,
Mm.
has a chance of going basically pushing through and making some gains. They might not be the next Dogecoin. They may not make it to $100 billion market cap, but we could suggest that maybe they can actually do it pretty well. At least in the next phases of the bull run, they can make it to 500 million at least, right? Maybe even a billion. Make some money, right? I think it's one that we've talked about before. Pino, money
You know.
sign Pino. That's one that I think is a Hail Mary play. Like, listen, this is not one that I think is gonna this is not like, doesn't have the community, doesn't have the necessarily the marketing, doesn't have, the partnerships, but hey,
Yeah.
if I had to pick one just to Hail Mary pass it, I have $5. Why not just risk it? I'm probably gonna lose it, but I think that I'll either lose it or I can actually make a few grand on this at least. Five
Right.
bucks, I would say throw it on Pinot. Your call.
Interesting. Um, I did notice actually. I just had a quick look, and I noticed that within the past 24 hours, it's only been like a 5% correction where it's gone down. Whereas with Unicorn Fart Dust, it's actually gone up by 5%.
I get
But
that, but like again, that was one that I thought that for me personally was the top meme coin March. You think that Unicorn Fart Dust right now is your Hail Mary pass play?
um, I'd say it would be Pinot because of the fact that it's gone down a little bit, but it has some levels of support. So yeah, it has potential to grow a little bit more, but it did obviously dump down quite a lot on the 9th of February. But obviously, then again, so did Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, if things start to correct better with Bitcoin and Ethereum, then, there is a potential to grow.
Well, we always say one thing is true. That's something else that obviously, going back to one of the questions from before, basically, what are like basically what's something? What's a besides like the Hayden Ross arrest, right, or Solana ETF, right? You also have regulatory frameworks in the U.S., but something else that can happen is just the general market going up, right? We have a saying
Mm,
in the U.S. Rising tides lift all boats. That's also something that can help meme coin mania. It's just basically the general market going up again.
yeah. No, I agree with that statement. Rising tides lift up all boats. No, absolutely. And that's essentially what's happening right now with the market, where your tides have lowered down and therefore everything else has lowered down. But once the tides rise up, then yeah, it'll start changing the markets again. But I'd say because Pino is
Another
an
meme,
underrated
another meme.
token.
By the way, just FYI, another meme. I'm not gonna say the name of the meme.
Yeah,
I'm
never
not gonna say the
surrender.
name of it, but it's just so you have an idea. And just to let you know, by the way, we have like no interest right now because some people will watch this afterwards. But last time we went live, people were excited. There was pumps. We had like 150 views, like live. Like now it's like 3 or 4 views. But these are the times that we're gonna keep creating content because these are the videos that people are gonna go back to and be like, "Hey, these guys knew what they were talking about." I'm not gonna swear. Fuck it. These guys are gonna say these blokes knew what the fuck they were talking about, mate. Right, or some shit. So I had to make you laugh because because you're not feeling so well and you're still here with me. Again, you're not feeling well, the market's
Yeah,
down, but we're still here. I also have an article coming out tomorrow on the state. It's gonna be a surprise on the state of the space. And what I think is gonna happen. us basically going into March. What then? I'm gonna set the stage, obviously with clear evidence. Just give you a little taste. People not watching this, they're gonna miss a taste. The taste is gonna start off the first few sentences in the article, setting the stage that I was right when I predicted that we would have a crypto bull market in 2024 when everybody was saying no, it's gonna happen in 2025.
Yeah.
And from there, I'm gonna set the stage for what I think is gonna happen in the next 30 to 31 days. So I know that you're very excited about that. And you know my style, my writing style. I don't write like long ass fucking articles. Actually, I wrote it so short yesterday when I read
Yeah.
the original draft that the editor was like, "Yeah, you can't write it this short. You have to make it a little longer than this."
All right. So this article then is it basically you posted it as a picture and then just increase the duration
No, 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 no.
as it
This is just an
shows.
article for America's Future, one of the organizations that I work with. So right now, I write articles for two different organizations.
Yeah.
One of them, I can say America's Future because they're not very they're technically not political, even though they're pro like freedom and stuff. But the other organization is pretty political, so I can't really say the name right now. But
Mm.
that one, the article that I write for the one that I'm going to release to you and to the public, you're gonna like it. It's probably gonna come out tomorrow around 9, 10 a.m. In US, so it's like around 3 or 4 p.m. your
Yeah.
time in the UK. And also, before we get going, I just want to say Happy
Yeah.
Ramadan. And even though I'm not doing it this year, it's just difficult
Yeah.
for me to do it this year. Even though the first time I did it was actually in summer in China, but that was like it was during the Olympics. So all we did was
Yeah.
sleep until 4 p.m. and then wake up at night and then go to bed at 5 a.m. So it wasn't really Ramadan, but yeah, good luck with Ramadan. And
Of
we'll
course.
talk
Yeah.
to you. We're gonna take this weekend off because you have to get adjusted. You got to get better, and you
Yeah.
also have to get adjusted to Ramadan. So we'll talk to you a week from this upcoming Saturday or Sunday. All right.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. No
Also,
problem.
the Securities and Exchange Commission in the United States just declared that. Wait for it. As we're talking live, meme coins are not securities.
Mm.
So meme coins are not considered investments like stock market style investments. They're collectibles. With that being said, brother, upwards and onwards. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.